Welcome to the episode of Harnessing the Power of Gender Neutrality. We have Rashi Rashikra, founder of Poonam Foundation and researcher on gender neutrality. In this show, she always shares knowledge how understanding of gender neutrality can lead to high level of overall productivity. Poonam Foundation is Rashi's passionate venture. She strongly believes we can create gender neutral workplaces and society. Rashi's 28 years of work experience had added value to her being an entrepreneur, educationist, researcher, speaker, counselor, trainer, and a game changer. Welcome, Rashi, to the show.
Thank you.
So, yes, the topic for today is polarity beyond masculine and feminine. Very interesting topic, friends. Rashi says there is no gender for polarity. The polarity exists in both masculine and feminine, and both exist in both. These are the qualities which we need to work on and to find a neutral way. So, yes, Rashi, we are eager to know the deep insights about it. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. And Charu, I start with this statement that it's always my pleasure to be here and talk to you because the genuinity, I always love this, genuinity and interest that you have in each of your speaker and allow us to explore further. So thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. So today's topic is on polarity.
Yeah.
Okay. We always talk about gender. We always talk about, male, female.
Yeah.
We differentiate sexual difference, but there's something beyond that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have to go beyond that, and beyond that is something that is, the masculine and feminine. Now here what I am trying to say is that before even we go to the gender, before even we look at the various dimensions of gender, let's first, settle within ourselves the masculine and feminine, both which reside in ourselves.
Wow, interesting.
Okay?
Yeah.
So when I'm transacting with you also, with you, okay, forget about opposite gender. Even if I'm transacting with the same gender, we are four people transacting with each other.
Four.
So my feminine and masculine,
okay,
and your feminine
and
masculine is corresponding with each other.
Okay.
In that, what happens is that suppose I'm going to use some terminologies which are, common terminologies.
Okay.
So if I have a masculine which is immature, which is unhealthy, it's not something which I'm trying to say it is negative or something like that. We just say this is a quality. Okay, this is a quality. So which unhealthy, immature, because it has not evolved. Why unhealthy? Why immature? Because it is not evolved.
Very deep. I agree, because definitely everybody is having different level of evolving in life. So as we are distinguishing between masculine and feminine part of a personality, so I'm sure everybody is having a different aspect of growth within themselves.
Yes, and when we are not evolved, okay, and there is a possibility of evolving also.
Very true.
Okay, so when we are not evolved with that, from that angle, when I talk to you, I create a lot of conflicts. Okay, so within myself, it is important that my masculine and feminine is evolved. Within themselves, they transact with each other. And within themselves, they are making, resonating with each other. Then it will be easy for me to resonate with your two qualities.
Beautiful thought. It's all about understanding and working upon self first. And then you will be in better place to have a better interaction, or whatever activity you're involved in. Please go ahead.
Yes. Now people say that, so I'm giving you few examples.
Okay.
Okay. So, and this, I have also been, it is that because I'm a researcher, I have, been guinea pig on myself and I have learned a lot of things on my own. But
Okay.
this has happened with me also. So, so I feel, so this is one scenario where we say that somebody is victim. Okay. So I say, yeah, there was a time when I used to feel I'm a victim. Now, victim is something defined in the theory as a feminine quality. It's a feminine quality,
Yeah.
victim. Okay. But whose victim? The the masculine quality within me, which is continuously judging and comparing myself with things, which are not in sync, is creating that victim syndrome within me. The moment I stop judging and comparing. So the judging and comparing qualities are defined as masculine qualities.
Masculine.
The moment I stop judging and comparing myself, what happens is that I become humble. The moment I become humble, I become self-assurance. I become self-assured. I'm so confident that I'm no more victim.
Wow. Makes
Okay.
so much sense. Yeah.
And then when I'm talking to you,
Hmm.
this is settled within. And when I'm talking to you, even whatever way you try to, bring that victim aspects within me, I will not accept it because the self-assurance level within me is so high. I say that, okay, that is, Charu's problem. It's okay. Let her speak whatever she wants to speak.
Fantastic.
I'm here.
Yeah. It's all about attaining that stability within, and then you are at better place for any such interaction or conflicts or whatever situation is. So it's all about getting that stability within first.
Yes. Now, I want to give another example. I want to give example because, this is this is kind of a, framework you keep doing. So
Okay.
once we learn, this is what I teach. So
Okay.
once you learn to design the framework, you will be able to design your own,
Framework.
framework. Yeah, you need not. I need not follow your framework. I have to follow my own framework.
So everybody's having their own framework. That's
Yes.
important.
Number one rule. Number two rule. Even blaming or being victim is what? It's also an energy. It is
Thought
not
is
going
there.
anywhere. It is not going anywhere. Okay. But we are learning to use it and transform it into something else.
Correct.
So you are not eliminating, you can't eliminate anything. People always say that, you can eliminate, you cannot eliminate. You have to always transform. And, that is what the very higher level word is uses, you transcend. But let's be very simple and
let's keep
common.
it to the simple common man.
Simple,
That
yes.
how common man can get benefit of this thought, like he has to attain that stability between feminine and masculine part of self first, which can help him to be a better person in life.
You don't even have to think. It's a manifestation will take place.
It's a natural occurrence because
and it's a natural occurrence.
Once as you're mentioning, I'm imagining, but I think it's the way we are. It's the way everybody is. So it's all about accepting it and getting that balance within.
Yes, and the way we are has, and why we have to evolve, because the way we are has got a lot of, factors around it. So the way we are, because we have seen the role modeling of our parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way we are, because we have seen the way society has been functioning around us. So you were in India and now you're in Singapore. You yourself must have gone through the transition that there are a lot of things which you were believing and very, very strong about it. You must have released it after coming to, Singapore, and say that, oh, that was not so important to,
Very true.
bother about life.
It's a different version of myself, I would say.
Yes. So why this happened? Because all the learnings that had happened by default, because you
Yeah.
were part of this society
The
and
school,
part
the
of that environment.
society, the parents, friends, whatever. I mean, that was a
Yes.
circle. So
Yes.
that impacts.
Yes, so that you had to let go. So this I'm talking about just two environment, but because of which, we build our qualities,
Correct.
and those qualities we have to release. If you don't release those qualities and replace it with something new, and we'll keep fighting with others. So there is another example in this framework. I will, rather than example, I'll say the another framework, because
Yes,
there are
I think
hundreds
that's
of such frameworks.
okay.
So yeah, so there is another framework. um, there are being manipulative and controlling is more, is is a feminine trait.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at the same time, when you become manipulative and controlling, you become more dominating, and you become, you become, you suppress the feminine, the true feminine. you
Okay.
start you start building the hatred, because you are manipulating everything, you're controlling everything. If things don't happen your own way, then, you try to dominate, and you hate a person if things don't go your way, because your feminine is asking you to manipulate everything. So your masculine is functioning like that. So when these two things are happening, if you change that to interdependence,
What's that?
rather than me manipulating and controlling, I am focusing more on interdependence and coexistence.
Interdependence between the masculine and feminine.
Yes,
Okay.
I am not controlling it. I am not manipulating it. I am trying to absorb the interdependence that we have.
Okay.
Okay, what will happen? Your nature will become more diverse. It will open the avenue to absorb, accept lot of things.
Level of acceptance will be higher
Will
then,
be
I suppose.
very
Very
high,
high.
very high. Yes. So I am not looking at you to, bring anything to me. The moment I open this channel, automatically the reflection will also come the same way.
Fantastic. Very deep and very insightful, because once you start thinking about it, I see that, okay, I'm reasoning myself. Yeah, I could have better behaved in those situations if I would have accepted things instead of wasting my energy in blaming and making myself victim. I could have saved that time and moved ahead.
Correct. And you need not feel ashamed of having wrong framework or different framework, because it's not in my control. So if I give my personal experience, my mother, so I'm just giving example, okay?
Yeah.
So I always felt that, my mother, she's a teacher, she's so dominating, and, she wants to control everything, because she thinks that everything should go right.
Yeah, the
So
perfection, that perfection thing is there with,
perfection, or in our community, we are taught constantly that nothing should go wrong.
yeah, we should
So
always do well,
yes, you are tuned you're
tuned.
tuned mentally that everything should go right only. We can never accept that things can go wrong, and that
Wrong.
is also fine.
Yeah,
That is also fine. Okay.
we have to move
So
on.
that, yes, but what happened as for me as a daughter, that I felt that everything should go right. Nothing should go wrong. Okay. So with that,
Well,
mindset,
yeah,
what increased is my anxiety level.
definitely it becomes a pressure, and you're
Pressure.
always thinking about what can go wrong. So you're always thinking about how to avoid it. So it's not that stable.
Yes, and that anxiety level, led to a lot of conflict within my masculine. So my anxiety level became so, acute that, my masculine become, extremely, um, uh, it's like there are no emotions. There is no place for my masculine to even play anywhere.
Oh, so now you realize that after your
Yeah, I
research.
realized later that, okay, what am I doing is that I'm just constantly running after, attracting those good things in life. Only good should happen. Only good should happen. I have to control it. I have to manage it. The anxiety level is very
Is
high.
higher.
But the moment I balanced this both, moment I realized that no, there is nothing like, you don't need to have uh, uh, so much anxiety. You need
Yeah.
to start,
Things can be managed pretty well
yeah,
once you're stable also.
yeah. So the masculine quality of, being in your own stability, and, at a conscious level, when you're at a conscious level, that you're aware, automatically my anxiety came down. Things started flowing, and I was imagining XYZ should resolve in ABC way. Actually, it automatically resolved in 1 2 3 way, and 1 2 3 was the best.
So things happen.
Things happen. But I always say that you can't blame yourself, you can't blame opposite gender for the gender conflicts. They are arising out of multiple factors. But the moment you understand your framework, and how can you keep, designing those, automatically these four will start corresponding with each other so well that even if there is a conflict, the resolution will be faster, because you will know how to move on the pole from this, at the polarity level.
Wonderful. So, Rashi, this is very clear and very beautifully you have explained the existence of masculine and feminine within everybody and how to attain stability. First, the self stability has to be achieved so that we can have a better balance with the other groups, other people in society. Can you share more insights how this thought process can help to balance at a bigger level when we talk about the communities and societies and countries? Because life is not so easy and time is precious. People don't have time to think about how their masculine and feminine are interacting within each other. So can you share some suggestions that how people can have this in their mind always and they can be better placed when such situations occur in life?
I think it's very, very important that you accept that there is, before I make this statement, I want to say something.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
There is a very common state uh, terminology, which is, or maybe uh, ideology, which is used. It's Shiva and Parvati. In the
Yes.
Indian mythology, they are
Yes.
Shiva and Parvati, and
Yes.
there is something called Ardhanari Nateshwar. You must have seen that.
Yes.
So people always say that, yeah, that is masculine, feminine, that is masculine, feminine. It is not like that. Actually, Shiva is complete in its own, it's complete masculine. Shakti is complete feminine.
Feminine.
They are completely, independent, masculine in on their own, which are running this entire cosmos. So she's
Okay.
running in her own way, and he is running in his own way.
And both are
Whereas,
balancing together.
and both are independent actually.
And they're independent also.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
once you start thinking that way, so individually they are independent
Yes.
and they are having their own specific qualities. And
Yes.
what we believe that together they make oneness, that we say it's whole. Wholeness is there, right? So that wholeness
Yes.
comes by
They
balancing of
actually,
the
it is there
masculine and
within
feminine.
themselves. They are whole.
Within themselves they are whole, then together they become full whole. Like 2 plus 2 becomes
Together,
4.
even, but there is a theory, because I have, I also gone deeper into the research of this aspect.
Okay.
So it is possible for Shakti to survive without Shiva, but she has her own way of doing it. Okay.
She has to adjust some qualities then. It's not the
Not
balance.
adjust. She's not like us. She's not us, and that is what point I'm making. That we are not whole like them, complete feminine, complete masculine. We have to accept that we have this interdependence.
We have those conflicts, right? Because of those conflicts within ourselves, we have that unbalance of that feminine and masculine energies.
Yes. So the moment, so at a whole, acceptance of the complexity and the acceptance of these two constantly trying to teach each other. So acceptability helps. The moment you accept.
Acceptance plays magic role, I suppose, because then people are better placed and they have more acceptance to the situations, to the people around them. And then I think they can use their energy in better way.
Yes, because see, in organizations also what they are doing, they are increasing number of women employees.
Correct.
Because they're increasing the number of women employees, they are teaching unbiased, ways of dealing with them. They are also teaching them the feminine leadership and all these things. What are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
They are teaching each other acceptance of those aspects.
Very true. That's
very big word is acceptance.
Wonderful, Rashmi. This is really deep. This is really insightful, because once you understand the basic complexities of the topic, and then when you think about yourself and try to accept things within yourself, you feel, once you are into this situation, then you feel that. And I think then you can use your energy much better way. And if this is implied at the level of community and at the level of society, at the level of countries, we would definitely have a better planet to live.
And have your own framework. I always tell, I cannot have Charu's framework. I will have my own framework.
Everybody is having their own story. Everybody is having their own personality. So I suppose they have to work upon their own framework regularly.
Yes, you cannot replicate someone else's, because your framework has got a different, journey and has a different journey ahead.
Definitely. Thank you so much for sharing wonderful insights from your research work, Rashmi. We are looking forward to learn more from you in coming episodes. Thank you so much for your time. Take care and best wishes.
Thank you very much. Stay safe and healthy.
Stay safe and healthy.